Greetings to all. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the fourth Inter-American Week for People of African Descent in the Americas. This seminal week was established by the member states of the OAS in February 2018 to remember the legacy of slavery and the slave trade and their consequences on the lives of Afro-descendants, while also fostering greater awareness and respect for the diversity of the heritage and culture of people of African descent and their contribution to the development of society. The immense positive contribution that people of African descent have had on the socio-economic, political, and cultural spheres of our societies is undeniable. That notwithstanding, entrenched racism and discrimination, both subtle and overt, remain a sad legacy of slavery. Afro-descendants continue to confront numerous challenges which impede their full enjoyment of human rights and social inclusion. These inequities have been particularly exacerbated by the global pandemic, which has disproportionately affected Afro-descendant communities. For that reason, this year's Inter-American Week is being observed under the theme, Ending Slavery's Legacy of Racism, the imperative for strengthening justice and resilience in Afro-descendant communities in the Americas in the face of COVID-19. The theme highlights the ongoing struggle to eradicate the vestiges of structural racism which permeate our societies and the necessity to implement measures to address its root causes and engender a more just society. The COVID-19 pandemic has glaringly unmasked these social inequities, where in some cases, Afro-descendants are more likely to die from COVID-19 than any other racial group, primarily due to disparities in economic inequality, overcrowded housing, environmental risks, and limited access to healthcare. The virus of racism must be confronted and eradicated. These topics will be addressed in the many events to be held this week, including a special meeting of the OAS Permanent Council to commemorate the International Day of Remembrance of the Victims of Slavery and the Transatlantic Slave Trade, which will include presentations by the Vice President of Costa Rica, the Honorable Epsi Campbell, among other distinguished speakers, as well as a forum to address the week's theme. We invite you to follow us on Twitter and the OAS webpage to participate in these and other activities of the week to learn more about the particular challenges facing Afro-descendants during this time and the efforts being undertaken by Afro-descendant communities to challenge injustices and build resilience. Thank you, and we look forward to your participation.